Let's do a self-exploration meditation on the soft peace of debtlessness and blamelessness. Take the stand of the witness. Allow the waker's body-mind to rest, relax, and disappear into your nothingness. You, the Turiya, do not belong to the waking. Nothing in the waking belongs to you. Quit pretending to be the waker and stand as the witness of the waking. You, the Turiya, are not here to take from the waking state. You are here to learn the lesson of turning away from the waker identity. You are here to rise beyond the waker into the clarity of pure witnessing. You are here to learn to dissolve even the witnessing position into the higher witness or Turyatita. Purity carves a niche for Turyatita. Make room for the Supreme Truth. Give back whatever you have received from the waking. If you have taken from the waking, you will have to give back. The design of Maya is such that what is not returned willingly will be taken through circumstance. Whatever is clung to will be removed. Whatever is possessed may be lost. Whatever is withheld may be extracted through separation. Maya employs the tactics of grief, humiliation, illness, or the collapse of identity to extract that which was withheld. The waking state does not always collect kindly. If you have taken, you will have to give back. External repayment alone does not end karmic debt. The deeper debt is the continuing belief: I am the one who takes, I am the one who gives. The I-ness is the deeper debt. The pretense to be anything other than awareness is the deeper debt, the secondary debt. Karmic debt ends only when appropriation ends. Buddha described debtlessness as the cessation of craving, the cessation of grasping, the cessation of becoming. Debtlessness is not the accumulation of spiritual merit by a perfected person. Debtlessness is freedom from the inner claimant who continually converts arisings into experiencership and doership. Blamelessness is not a flattering conclusion reached by the ego. Blamelessness is the ending of the movement of consciousness after the realization that every movement begets karmic consequence. This ends the false assumption of being the doer or the experiencer. This ends appropriation. When there is no appropriation, there is no exploiter. When there is no craving, there is no manipulator. The I-ness collapses. Where there is no fixed self-image, there is no compulsive defense. Where there is no defending, there is no becoming. Where there is no becoming, there is no karmic future being covertly constructed. Observe the inner accountant. Does it say, after all I have done, what have I received? Does it believe that family, friends, teachers, colleagues owe it affection, loyalty, gratitude, obedience, or recognition? Does that inner accountant give in order to receive? Does that inner accountant serve in order to become indispensable? Does that inner accountant sacrifice in order to gain moral authority? Does that inner accountant forgive in order to establish spiritual superiority? Recognize the corrupt inner accountant. That is the avidya tattva, the ignorance aspect. It is continuously maintaining the ledger of the waker. Don't judge it, don't condemn, simply observe. That which observes is the vidya tattva, the wisdom aspect. The wisdom aspect says, repay what must be repaid. The wisdom aspect says, repair what can be repaired. The Vidya Tattva or the wisdom aspect says, withdraw all false claims. It says, release those whom you hold inwardly indebted to you. The Vidya Tattva warns the Advaitin, do not use non duality to evade obligation. The thought, I am not the person, cannot cancel the debts continuously incurred by falsely living as the person. The inner wisdom aspect shows the mirror to Turiya. See your reflection. So long as there is taking, demanding, possessing, exploiting, or expecting, the claim of transcendence is self deception. You, the Turiya, are not here to take from the waking state. You are here to turn away and dissolve even the witnessing Turiya into Turiyatita. The Vidya Tattva or the wisdom aspect constantly reminds you that you, the Turiya, can never truly become the waker. You, the Turiya, cannot transform into the dreamer. You, the Turiya, cannot even enter deep sleep as the sleeper. The three identities arise and dissolve within your illumination. The waker is an appearance. The dreamer is an appearance. The sleeper is an appearance. Even the position of the witness, separate from the witnessed, remains a subtle conception, a subtle idea, a thought. When Turiya recognizes its truth, it rests, relaxes, and merges into the lap of Turiyatita. Turiyatita is not a fifth state. It is the supreme that is untouched by waking, dream, deep sleep, and even the conceptual identity of Turiya, the witnessing awareness. The Vidya Tattva advises when all karmic debts have been paid back, the soft peace of debtlessness and blamelessness enables Turiya to sleep peacefully in the lap of Turiyatita. The child sleeps peacefully in the lap of the mother. There, no impression or samskara is born. No karmic interest accrues. No debt is inherited. Nobody takes. Nobody owes. Nobody is accused. There is no person. There is only the soft peace of debtlessness and blamelessness. That is the extinguishing of the volcano of ignorance. Until this volcano of ignorance is extinguished, avidya tattva will bear samskara after samskara. The latent lava of deep sleep will repeatedly erupt as dream and waking manifestation. To extinguish this volcano, do not merely seek a peaceful waking state. Do not merely seek pleasantness. in dreams. Do not mistake the temporary silence of deep sleep for liberation. Trace every perception, sensation, thought, and feeling back to the subsurface reservoir. Trace the reservoir back to avidya tattva. Trace avidya tattva back to Turiya's neglect of its omnipresent Turyatita nature. Realizing the primary ignorance, withdraw. Withdraw all identifications. Repay all primary karmic debts. And let no fresh debt be created. Let no impression be appropriated. Allow the mega cycle to complete without a claimant. Abide as that in which no cycle ever began. Abide as the soft peace of debtlessness and blamelessness. That is true Ananda. That is true Ananda. Only that is true Ananda.